and challenge stereotypes and bias is important because it helps change our world for the better. Our girl power is using media to educate others and spread awareness. The jury finds the defendant guilty. These road stop signs are here for a reason. So please, for your safety, please don't. Hello and welcome back to Kidsly News, or should I say, back to school. You see, summer is almost over, school's around the corner, or for some of you, it's just down the street, and I think it's time for us to start hitting the books and getting ready for the upcoming school year. So to help you with that, I got some tips and tricks up my sleeve to help you with this upcoming school year. Hope you enjoy. Let's get on with it. Welcome back to Kidsly News. One of the first things you should do to help prepare you for the school year is to look over your schedule. Once you look over your schedule and you know what classes you have, then when you go shopping you can create a checklist of what things to get and what not to get. And if you need some help with that, you should probably check out the school's website, and they probably have a school list of their own for you to follow. Now, if you have any previous supplies that you used from the previous school year that are still in good condition, feel free to use them again this year. A little cleaning helps and can go a long way. I know some of you like to stay up, but it's best to get your routine down pat. If you're like me, then I know that before the first day of school, it takes me forever to fall asleep. So at least get into bed an hour or 30 minutes earlier so that you can get enough sleep for the next day. Next tip is to have a good and healthy breakfast. For breakfast, you can have some eggs, some toast, some orange juice, some avocados. I know some of you guys like those. Some yogurt. And if you're late or in a hurry, just grab a Pop-Tart, pop it in the toaster, just eat it out of the packaging, and you can just eat it. I just realized it's supposed to say healthy stuff, but you know, if it tastes good, what's the problem? The next tip is actually a good way to make friends. Check out your school's after-school clubs and after-school activities to see if you can join some of them. Joining clubs and after-school programs is a good way to meet new people and to increase and work on some of your skills. You can join the debate team, the sports team, the math team, honor societies. You can join pretty much anything. Just make sure to check your school's website for more information. My next tip is actually time management. As you get more homework, more assignments, start joining clubs, start doing sports, it'll start to seem that you have no time. But if you get a planner and lay out your objectives and order them in most important to least important, then you can be completely organized and your life will seem way easier and you'll actually feel like you have more time on your hands. Going off of what I said before, a trick to help with time management is to, if you have time, then try to complete something off the list. Like if you're in class and you finished all your classwork early, then you can start working on your homework to get it out of the way. Just make sure that you don't do it in the class you're not supposed to. If the teacher doesn't allow you to do it, then make sure you listen to their rules and don't do it. Because you don't want a teacher to just take away your homework and throw it away because you did it in their class. So this tip actually has to do with the first day of school or at least week of school. People say don't judge a book by its cover, but it tends to happen a lot during school, especially during the first few days. So make sure you dress the way you want to be seen. And if you're in a uniform school, maybe add a few accessories. But make sure to follow the dress code. You don't want to be dress coded so early in the school year. It sets off a bad impression. Now, don't go to school like you're in a fashion show, but just wear something casual, modest, comfortable, and a dress code. The next one actually has to do with impressions as well. While you're making impressions on your fellow students, you should also make good impressions on your teachers. If you make good impressions on your teachers and they start to like you as a student, then that can make that class easier and you'll have a better relationship with your teacher. Remember, the teachers have the authority in the classroom, so I recommend getting on their good side. Now, my final tip is very important, so listen closely. Education is important, and it's the reason you're going to school. So make sure you do your projects, your classwork, and turn in your homework. Depending on which grade you're in, you'll probably say that you don't need to study. But as you start getting to higher grades, getting more homework, and getting more tests of importance, you're going to need to touch up on the little things and study. Really study. Now, I did just say that was my final tip, but I just have one more before we close out. Just remember to be confident. Now, when you start getting into middle school and high school, bullying becomes a thing. And I need you guys to know that you should stick up for yourself, stick up for others, and be confident. Be proud of who you are, and believe in yourself. Don't listen to what they say. Most of them bully you because they're jealous themselves or hurting themselves. So don't take it to heart. Just remember to look in the mirror. Think about how you are the boss. You are in charge. So I guess that's it for now. Thank you for watching this episode of Kidsley News. I hope you enjoyed all the tips and tricks. We hope that it helped you out. If you have any more tips and tricks of your own, make sure to comment them down below in the description to help a fellow student out. Make sure to check our description for our Kidsley News Instagram account at Kidsley News. We'll put the link down below. You can go follow it for behind the scenes and updates on when new videos are coming out. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great school year. I wish you guys some luck. Bye!